Hello, everyone. Let's go on a journey together and watch Vox Machina.
107.
107. Yeah, that's the one.
Storm here.
Tom here.
So we
The
are
Legend of
excited.
Tom.
The Legend of Tom. And the Legend of Storm, maybe. I don't know.
No,
But we could join that group. No, we can't.
no.
They're really talented. But we are enjoying the series so far. We were watching episode 7 of season 1. And last one, we lost a lot of people. I mean, so many rebels were massacred. And I mean, in bad ways. It wasn't even quick for a lot of them. I mean, they were just bashed in, their skulls
Just the
bashed
gruesome
in,
deaths.
and
Yeah.
very gruesome. And Percy, we're seeing a little bit more each time what's going on with him, but we still don't know exactly what. And even Yenin seeing him said, "Wow, you've really changed. I can tell that. You're like
Well, he,
more than
he gets
just looking at him.
very
You could
he
like the
gets
aura or
very
something."
dark when he wants his revenge.
Yeah, or when he gets close to it.
Yeah.
When he gets close to the people that wronged him, and
Well, I'm a little concerned that when he gets that way, we saw him, turn his pistol onto Vax.
yeah,
And so it's kind of concerning that, if he goes too far, that maybe he might accidentally kill one of his friends.
yeah. It's almost like he's possessed. I mean, yes, he has this power, but we're still not sure
It's a
what's in
dark power.
control. It's a dark power, but it seems like the power takes control over him, where when he is following the agenda of killing people, he's in that mode where Percy's like kind of tucked away more inside him. So when Vax approached him, it's hard to control that dark magic or whatever. So that might take him over more and more. So that was one red flag that we had. But now going to actually say when they actually meet up with the Briarwoods, what's going to happen there?
Well, I'm curious to see if when he kills everybody that he wants to or is supposed to, via whatever name's on the gun, on his gun, I wonder if that's like now the whatever contract he's made with whoever is binding, and his soul is now the property of whoever he made the contract with.
That could be a thing. Maybe his friends are going to have to also help him during this mission.
I'm thinking so because if I'm thinking that once he completes his revenge, then his task is complete, and then his soul goes to the property of whoever he made the deal with,
Maybe.
and that might be bad for everybody else because obviously they'll lose Percy, but Percy could also become a demon, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But that's a good idea. I'm thinking he might just the second one get more and more possessed by whatever's controlling him, by this dark power, and he's going to lose himself and become more of whatever this magic is, and his friends are going to have to pull him back, because I think the more he gets his revenge this way, because he has to, like, every time he makes a kill, maybe that's the only way he can kill these other people, but he has to go dark. He has to wear that plague mask and the dark aura
Well,
around him. It just makes me think
the
it's taking
first
him over.
time, the first time we saw him do that, sure it was very dark and very creepy, and we saw him do what he had to do. But this one, he did that, but he was also more intense afterwards. So maybe it's like building up his power each time,
Maybe.
because he seemed definitely more intense, or maybe it's just because they're more high caliber targets, higher up on his list that he's trying to knock off.
Yeah. Too, just thinking about Pike again, I wonder if maybe they'll be good to balance each other out with their powers, where when she gets more confident and is in tune with the light more, and then say, he's dark or whatever, that maybe she can help him, like, be more
Free his heart or
stable.
free his soul.
Yeah, maybe free his soul, or at least come into balance with that dark power to make
Like a
Percy
yin
more
and
in
yang type of
control.
thing.
Maybe. I'm curious if that will be a thing too, because maybe Pike won't just. I kept thinking like she's the one that's going to save everyone from the Briarwoods, but maybe her true purpose is to help Percy to stabilize him, and then all of them equally can take on the Briarwoods. Curious. I'm just assuming she's going to be there at some point. I hope so.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know if she's going to show up before they meet the Briarwoods, after, during.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping she resolves her issues sooner than later,
Yeah.
because I'm sure when they do fight the Briarwoods, they're going to need someone to help heal them up and
Yeah.
just have her help fighting on their side.
You know, now Percy knows his sister's alive. So Cassandra, right? I think that's what her name was.
Yeah.
Now she's being conditioned or something, right? Was that Delilah that was there? And some kind of butler guy? It kind of looked like Delilah a little bit, but I wasn't sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, now Percy knows that she's alive, but he doesn't know what's going on with her, where she is.
Yeah.
So he has hope, which is good, but I hope he doesn't get blindsided by, if she's brainwashed or whatever whatever her
I'm
deal
assuming
is.
she's brainwashed. Something really bad is going to happen there where he's all happy now. Percy's guard's down. He's like, I have a sister,
I don't think his guard's down. I think his perception on the whole reality has changed. Because now he's not fighting because he's the only one. Now he's fighting to help reunite himself with his family.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully that will be a good thing. And I'm afraid when he meets his sister, which I'm assuming is going to happen, it's going to be bad news because she's totally going to betray him because she doesn't know any better. That's
I don't know if she's going to betray him or not because she didn't look evil. She kind of looked like she was there against her will. Like she's being like fed lies or whatever.
Yeah, I think she's like brainwashed or manipulated in some way.
Because she kind of had that. I don't want to say confused look, but she had that
far off.
I don't really know what's going on. I'm just believing what you're telling me type of thing.
Maybe. Man, I mean, this is a good show to really get into it in so many levels, Like, it's so hilarious and so devastating and dramatic, too, and it's perfect. So shall we get into this? And hilarious, yep. Shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
107.
Mind from our very mountains, its plain appearance belies an exceptional trait.
So Whitestone is an actual resource, too?
Another named arcane.
Why is he not blue?
And why is his hair not white?
Delicate lambent crystal,
Sister.
for instance. Cass!
What a
Cassandra,
douche.
are you volunteering to demonstrate?
So he was
On
human?
its own, the light remains measured.
You're not endangering the heirs of Whitestone, are you, Professor?
Do keep the children in one piece, if you can.
Children, yes.
Your ambitions cloud your duties. More is not always better.
Oh, forgive my hubris. Your advice is always illuminating.
Professor, it's just an experiment.
Not to me! You'll never appreciate the potential here. Pray you never wake to find reality knocking at your door.
Did you just threaten us? Yes, I did.
I'm telling my dad.
Da-da-da.
She's like a real life Power Ranger.
Yeah. He still reminds me of Owen from Gargoyles.
See, I think he reminds me of Vash because of his gun, his glasses, and his long cloak.
I know, that's so sad. And to put in all that effort to make him look like them. Oh.
Jeez.
The fuck happened back there?
I assure you, I'm in control.
Oh, were you in control when you pointed that at me? I saw your eyes. If you turn that thing on any of us again, I will not hesitate. I will.
The pepper box?
Kill
Is that what he
you.
calls his gun?
Yeah.
It's the weapon, the key to his power.
Yeah, maybe.
The creation of the pepper box begins 5 years ago. Washed away to a new life. My days spent struggling for survival.
So, moldy food.
My nights filled with fear, blood. These unrelenting visions of my family's end. I worried I would go mad from grief, nearly consuming me. I dreamt of a machine that would tip the scales of fortune in my favor.
Yikes. No wonder he's single.
Not the time, Scanbo.
You normally build instruments of death you find in dreams? Yes,
Ooh,
I'd say
the tree's
it does.
calling.
Sundry?
So went to the Avatar state?
Mm-hmm. This curse.
You're so weak.
Can't even do it.
Yeah, look, don't get me wrong. That thing's badass. But what are those scribbles for?
The monsters I hunt.
Who's the sixth barrel for?
Fire!
Luckily that was water.
You told me they was all empty.
Guess there was one left.
Yeah, but that would set on fire too.
Kill Vax.
It was an accident.
Hate to
Ooh,
interrupt,
doesn't like
but
that.
this is bigger than all your personal shite. We have a real chance of reclaiming Whitestone here.
He's picking his nose.
You sure you wanna?
Right now, I'm only thinking about my sister.
Ugh. Guess they're a close-knit family? Know what I'm saying?
Shut it.
He can't help himself.
I know you're eager to rally the troops.
Now, the Briarwoods hand them out as prizes to the cronies. Stonefell got one. They're enforcer.
Then what are we waiting for?
Hate to burst your bubble, but we can't just stomp through the front door.
It's not a lot.
Maybe that wasn't the same guy.
We've
Yeah,
tried
that's what I was
and
thinking too.
failed.
They look the same, similar.
Cassandra is the Briarwoods' prize hostage.
What if I lure the guards away from the house?
Good one.
Come on, real ideas only.
Seriously, how do you come up with these jokes so fast?
Scanlan, please. Now is not the time to be cute.
I am not cute.
I bet you he's right.
I am. That bruiser, Venkman.
Vedmire.
Yes, I'll burn down his
Venkman.
motherfucking house. A fire that big would be seen across Whitestone.
And you're far too... you.
Don't say it.
Dog and I will go. I'm much better at this.
No, you're always saying I'm annoying. Well, let me be annoying. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Hope so.
Yeah, right.
You scam, man.
What the hell was that noise?
It's the Tooth Fairy.
Crap. Eat lives.
meant to do that. Unless fucking rain comes along.
Who's that? Oh, someone dead? Ew! Did
Oh,
you?
it's the Duke.
Ew! He saw you! Ew! Literally. Oh my god! Of all freaking places.
Did you wash your hands?
I know. I was just gonna say that.
Hi.
I have the new recruit.
Oh, hell yes.
You. Improvise.
Ooh.
Watch out! He's gonna squash you.
Let me just...
Oh, he's out. Of course he's out. We're gonna get stepped on.
Miss me, Dookie.
Don't get confident like that.
Dookie.
How many of those can you have?
Yeah. Ooh.
So,
It must be 74 Whitestone Ave.
Oh!
Wait,
Those are my jewels.
more jokes.
Nice. Woohoo!
acid reflux?
Yeah, bad.
Wow, that was convenient.
Utterly incapable of silence.
She sounds like Scanlan.
They're not entirely different, no.
You still have your sack? What else can you use?
Fuck off.
I think he said that was the last one.
Yeah. You're gonna take over everything.
No, tempting, but
Ew!
time. Never schnibbon.
I'll fill it.
Cool! Brought him to life. Oh, he is it! Ooh.
This should be interesting.
Uh-oh.
He's got spears sticking out of him.
Crap, of course.
Such bullshit. Now for my grand exit.
No, he's gonna be in front of you. Yeah.
Busy evening, little man.
Come on.
Who let that sex-crazed gnome do this solo?
You?
Never listen to me again.
He did it. And it looks like he went all out.
Oh yeah, he's into that freaky stuff.
I hope he's okay, though.
Try not to get yourself killed.
I was dead yesterday, remember? Can only improve from here.
I mean, Scanlan did so much, and now he's not even captured. I don't know. Are you gonna
But
find him dead?
they're not exactly worried about him
Stay
either.
inside.
Not everything's a trap, you twit.
It might be.
Yes.
It's a trap.
It's a
Uh-oh.
trap.
Holy crap, how much can he take? What's your scroll?
Oh, wait, please.
Ah! No!
It just pisses him off more. With his finger.
You good, buddy?
Don't kill him. Oh god, he got stabbed so many times!
I just
They
pissed
need
him
Pike!
off. Yeah, I really pissed him off.
Holy crap, he can take a lot too. No! I'll be so upset.
You think you could best me by yourself? That means you lose.
No!
Wait. It's true, but the brothels have taught me one
He's
thing.
listening.
Size
The
doesn't
brothels.
Size doesn't
matter.
matter.
It's how you use it.
Oh, are you kidding me? We needed a penis joke.
You've been annoying piece of shite.
He's gonna flat off.
Lovely audience. Good show, Scanlan.
That was awesome. Oh crap!
My new employer encourages me to make my own decisions. You seem to think this is a negotiation.
Oh my god! No way!
It looks like her.
Oh my god, are you serious?
End him and help her.
Oh my god, like make it way worse for him.
He's going dark.
Oh, they
God damn it.
ended there! Oh, I'm so mad.
Jeez.
To do that, why even do that in front of him like that? Like, he must think that he will survive it no matter what.
As far as I'm concerned, he's probably thinking he was dead either way.
Yeah, so just to get even more revenge or something, because he didn't like their family anyways. He was always mumbling under his breath. The king didn't want to listen to him, and more's not always better kind of thing. When, you know, he was teaching their kids, and he was like grumbling to them, you know, like, oh, you guys are spoiled and don't know. Hopefully.
I just saw in the credits before I forget. The guy who did the voice of Duke was Roy McCann. I believe that's what his name was.
Yeah,
is the Hound.
That is the Hound.
Okay.
Good catch. Yeah, that's awesome. I love him. Wow. I mean, even Scanlan taking on the Duke was pretty impressive. I mean,
Especially with his penis magic.
Oh my god, I kind of eye rolled a little bit at that last one, but it is still funny. That was hilarious, and it's so Scanlan.
I just like the giant, finger that
the middle finger.
The middle finger he was sword fighting with.
That was great, and then he rides it away later. But it is scary. I freaked out. I'm like, they're gonna kill him, and I thought the same with Vax before. You know, like when he was getting attacked by the Briarwoods, and I'm like, holy crap, he's gonna die, and yeah, so it makes it very dire.
6 arrows.
Yeah, and he can still function. I mean, they don't have Pike to
pissed him
heal.
off more.
I know, and it looked like he even punctured. I mean, a giant. I'm assuming his heart is kind of in this location. He got like stabbed all close to it, and he kept going. So he's pretty incredible.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, all the different fighting with Keyleth, also using the the ground to lift up Vex and to smash soldiers with tree branches and stuff, like that was intense. I love seeing that. They work really well together.
It was nice to see that the even bad guys still have to poop.
That was disgusting. Can you imagine animating that? It was just like a black
Why would
scribble,
you?
But
I don't know if I would be like standing up and pooping at the same time.
It just shows me because he stood up that he just didn't care. Like he stood up because he was interrupted, but yeah, that was nasty.
He stood up, but he wasn't like moving. He just stood up and plop.
I know, because he wasn't bothered, but he stood up because he interrupted him. So he's just like, oh, like it just showed me that he didn't give a crap. He's like, oh, he did, but yeah, he gave a crap.
Physically.
For him to not be like, oh God, like he just got up and still finished his business and was calm and like, hey, get him, it's like, oh, that guy's really intimidating. And for Scanlan to actually take him out, like that was pretty cool. That was impressive to see and scary and funny.
He's lucky he had those potions with him too to get him that far.
Yeah. Now, Percy, if seriously Cassandra just died in front of him again because he thought she died getting arrows in the back when they were running away.
Do you think that was actually her?
I'm in denial. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that was some kind of magic that he did, that Ander did, right? That's his name, Ander? Because we thought we thought it was the other guy, because the style is very similar.
Yeah, they kind of looked similar. You know, the other guy was a big guy, kind of a square head, short, stocky guy.
The other guy was, it was like, short, stocky, and different skin color. Looked more demon or orc-like, so I kind of thought he was cursed and changed from Ander.
That's what I thought,
that.
but obviously we were wrong.
Yeah. So, but the style looks very similar. Like, are they even related in that way? Because, like, their face, the style is so almost exact to me.
But he's also inscripted on the side of his gun to be killed, so he's next on the list. So even though he said, no, we could talk about a possible future where you live, I don't think that was actually true at all.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was shaking too because he wants his sister back.
I think Anders, is that his name?
I think it's Anders. I think it's Anders.
I think he knew that, and that's why he did what he did. If that was really her, I don't know. That's the thing. Because why would they keep her for so long just to kill her now?
Unless they did that because they wanted
insurance, like.
No, because they would have kept her alive still, I think, because just killing her in front of him, what's the point? So I kind of wonder if they know, because here we have Vax confronting Percy about his power, and if that happens again, I'm going to kill you, he threatened him. So I kind of wonder if Anders knows that killing his sister in front of him will destroy Percy even more and have the darkness take more control over him, and then he'll lose control and start fighting his friends. I kind of wonder if that really was Cassandra and it was not an illusion. I mean,
just to put him over the edge.
That is so freaking sad, but it makes it more realistic that way too. You have hope and you want him to be reunited with a family member. I mean, luckily his friend is still there and fighting, but his whole bloodline is just dead. And to have the hope of having your sister around and just get killed in front of you is just so devastating. So I think if that was her, it's going to destroy him even more and make him a problem for Vox Machina, Yeah, that was pretty incredible.
Keyleth, when she was listening to the tree and then accidentally burning it, she said it was very weak, and when you saw the root system of the tree and it had that purpleness around it, it almost felt like it was cursed, which it probably could be cursed.
I think so. I mean, we saw the purple black glow around it, so I'm guessing that Delilah probably has cursed it, possessed it in some way, where that dark energy,
or she sealed it off.
Yeah, so it's just dying, and the fact that Keyleth can't even make anything grow, if there is a possibility to save the tree, she's going to have to get rid of Delilah first, I'm assuming, because she's the one with the book now, and, I mean, she killed the tree a long time ago, but,
Well, she didn't kill it, she just she made it really weak, and she probably sealed it off her energy. Well, I'm hoping that maybe that's where Pike will come into play, with her inner light. She can help heal the tree, and then maybe either Keyleth or Pike can give it the light that it needs to survive or to regrow.
Yeah, and at least survive, but I wonder if the tree can do something else as well. Like, it promotes growth. It has huge roots that go, it looks like, all underneath the kingdom, maybe. So maybe the tree can also fight back if it has enough strength to do so.
Well, if not even fighting, I think it's the key to the land itself, to bring prosperity back to the land, provide food, provide, whatever it needs, because that whole village is in shambles.
Yeah.
But we won't know until anything happens.
Yeah. So I'm going to give Scanlan a lot of credit this episode because we loved him anyways, but he was selfless in this. I mean, he went right in to cause the distraction. He knew he was the best to do it. And even though the small jokes, like literally talking about his size doesn't matter. I love that at the end, but people kept talking about how small he is, and he even used that to his advantage in the beginning, and he just rolled with it. And it's true, size doesn't matter. Look how well he did. He destroyed everything, and just taking these potions, like, what are the side effects? How many potions can you take at once? One after the other, and it was pretty cool.
In his case, size really doesn't matter, because look at the big middle finger that he gave him. and he punched him. He punched the Duke with that thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, he can still produce decent spells that can help him out. So I mean,
yeah. And
plus
honestly,
he might get away faster too.
Yeah, and being small too, he was able to sneak around. Like, it's great to use your powers when you can. And I love how he sings about everything, because that's like his ultimate power, right? Like, it just brings things to life.
Well, that last spell he used, he said that I've never sung this spell. So he's read it several times, but he's never actually sung it. So I guess singing it gives it a different meaning.
Yeah, and I think it motivates him too, because with him narrating what he was doing in the beginning, trying to be stealthy and get into the castle, and he's singing until it rains, and he goes, and he gets really mad.
When he sings at that higher pitch, he sounds like Jack Black.
He does. So that must be the key to really activate the music, and also is a motivator for him when he's not actually using or activate the spell, I mean. But, that must just motivate him too, keep him calm, kind of when he's scared and trying to sneak into something that probably won't work out, but thank goodness he could improvise very well.
Well, he was lucky he was able to accomplish his goal.
Yeah, that was good. That was very entertaining, and again, always impressed. I mean, just to see Grog go in there and take all those arrows and still be okay, that was good.
Well, they're getting closer to their final destination, so I'm sure shit's going to hit the fan even worse than what it has already.
I know, we keep coming across these very bad foes that are grotesque and so dangerous, and you kind of wonder, can they even, win this? And they haven't even reached the Briarwoods yet, so that's going to be pretty devastating.
Yeah, once they reach them, that's like the final boss.
Yeah.
Bosses.
Thank goodness the Rebellion has help now, and they're going to be helping out more. I'm sure there's a lot more members.
Yeah, but I don't think any of them deal with magic, so it's just going to be brute strength. Hopefully numbers.
Yeah, so hopefully they have a lot of numbers that can really help out. That'll be
at least keep the regular guards off their back.
Yeah, for sure. But they really need Pike. I think they're going to need everyone here, and I'm afraid now that Percy's going to be on his own side, away from Vox Machina, or he might be against them, not realizing it because he's so full of hate.
Yeah, he might be in his
darkness.
own world.
So he's going to need to come back from that. But Vex has been talking to him a bit, and she kind of reels him in and says, okay, well, you said you were going to be honest about, any secrets you have if we need to know about it. And, so hopefully she can talk him down. And I think, I don't know, the whole group is going to have to.
I think that only works so much, though.
Yeah. And Vax, because he was which obviously rightfully so, Vax was very upset about what Percy did, because he worries for his group and himself, and he's like, you can't turn on a member like that, even you have no control over it. So I feel like
control. That's out the window.
So I think Vax is going to actually do something. I think Percy's going to go very dark, out of control, and Vax is going to keep that promise, and it's going to be bad.
This was episode 7.
Yeah.
So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 5 episodes left. So there's going to be a lot of shit happening in the next few episodes.
Yeah. This show goes by so fast. I mean, I know it's only, 25 minutes, but it's so good. And I'm like, I want more.
Well, they definitely pack a lot of information in 25 minutes, which is good.
Yeah, it's great.
They don't draw it out. They don't give you a lot of filler.
I love that. Sometimes filler is okay if it's funny and just to do something different, but not when it just slows down everything and is boring. This has a lot of information. Yeah, this has none of that, and it's just really fun. Really well done. So
I can't wait till the next one.
Yeah, me too. That was such a cliffhanger, huh? I mean, they've been having those, but that was a major one. Poor Percy. So fingers crossed. We hope Percy will be okay. And Cassandra, hopefully that was just an illusion, just to trigger him in some way. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye. Toodaloo.